Hello everybody, this is Mario with Hardcore Tech. Very thrilled to do a quick unboxing of the TORRAS kickstand case for the Samsung's Galaxy Z Fold 4. We have some references here. We have the TORRAS S Pen case for the Z Fold 4, and if you already have the S Pen case for the Fold that just came with it, then we'll go ahead and we'll see what we can do. Maybe we can show how to save some money. All right, let's go ahead and let's unbox it. Don't have my special unboxing knife just yet. So TORRAS does a great job with their presentation. I really like, they package it up really nicely. So let's see. So this is going to be a bit of a surprise for me. This is the case for the Z Fold 3. So it's a little black, it's slippery. I know it's a little hard to see right now. They have the kickstand. So it works good. Let's see, is this the same? I can't really tell that much from here. And it's the same. It's the same. So I'll have to adjust my lighting a little bit. There we go. It's the same. Same back. Wish it was more like this here, but that's alright, it'll do. So let's take a look. Let's put it in the back. This is the Fold 4. Okay, fits on good. And let's get the front. Front is good as always. Just pops right on. Okay. So it's nice and thin. Very thin protection here. It's actually really nice compared to, say, the Spigen. It's a little bit thicker. I'll put the Spigen on for reference. There are no covers for the buttons, unlike the kickstand, unlike the S Pen case, which does have a little cover for the buttons. Okay, so let's see how good the kickstand works. You just pop it out. Oops. Oh, it's a little stiff. See? This one pops right out for the Fold 3. So this one, you have to really try to pop it out. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but it does seem like it's reinforced. I think maybe that's why they went with that. Maybe over time it'll loosen. Maybe you can get creative with it, but I wish it was a little bit easier. So depending on how you want to use your phone, you can have it like this. You can have it like this. See how it looks in the back. I don't think you can have it like this. No, of course not. So I don't think you can have it like that. But it works good. Serves its purpose. Hinge is exposed. How it feels in the hand, doesn't feel too thick. I would say the Fold 3 version of this felt thicker. So this one doesn't feel so thick. It's nice, it's slim. It is sleek like they show in the picture. So one thing I did just notice now is here. If you try to close it, let's say I usually close it like this. This moves a little bit. So it's not too much of a big deal because there's no adhesives on this phone. That's what I like the most. I don't have to worry about adhesives. This part here, I mentioned this on the S Pen case, that there is, this kind of flicks a little bit, but here it's more sturdy. It's more good here. Let's go ahead, let's do a quick comparison to the S Pen case. So let's take that off. Let's put the front part of the S Pen So in my last video, I mentioned that I will probably hot swap the front depending on my need. So if I'm with a patient or client or anything and I need the S Pen on the spot, or if I need to go somewhere I know I'll need it, I can just put this on. If I need the kickstand, I can do that. You know, I can just take the kickstand out, do my thing, so on and so forth. If I write on this, let's see. There's a little bit of wobble. I'll probably just hold it for support, but I can't really. It's hard to imagine myself writing like this. It's a little bit of an awkward angle, so I feel like I'd naturally just be holding it anyway. So maybe it really depends on your use case. But what if, let's take this off. I would say this feels more secure. The front part feels more secure on this than the other part. Let's take a look. Let's take this. The back is definitely secure as tight. It still has that velvet feel, but they both feel the same. I just like this design better. But what if you already have the S Pen case, but maybe like me, the front part is not working to your liking? So let's put the back on here. The back part is perfectly fine. Kickstand, I really like. I didn't get to test this in the last video. Kickstand works perfect. You know, whatever your situation is. Actually, I like that this reclines a little more. I can see myself writing with this more. So what can you do? Well, you have two options. Either you keep this and just keep it for its kickstand, or then just keep this front part here as your S Pen. So now you have both. The only thing you don't have is hinge protection. You can keep that as both. The only thing that distracts me with this is how wiggly, or how, so you can do that. It doesn't look too different from each other. The color's off a little bit. Set it like that. Adjust the lighting. I'm still working with the cameraman here. Okay. Adjust the lighting. Okay. You can do that, or if the front part just bothers you so much with the other one, you can just have something that doesn't need adhesives, but it's not very color matching. I would say it's about just a shade different. You don't really know. Actually, I don't really notice it that much. It's just like a shade. The alignment isn't there. See, that's another thing. So if that's gonna bother you, yeah, I really don't know what to tell you. Unless it's like that with all of them, and I just never noticed. Let's see. This is the original piece. Yeah, see, this is perfectly aligned. Like I said, guys, I really want to like this case. Okay. So now, how does this compare to the Spigen? So Spigen, the S Pen case. So this is the original. So what's the thickness between the two? Between the Spigen and all the other cases we've just seen today. Let's see. It's uniform with the back piece. See, a little bit of a raising, not too much. Can't measure that. But, so you see, it doesn't really add that much bulk. Let's look at the TORRAS. This is the kickstand. Let's see how much. Doesn't add. This is about the same. About the same as the other case, the Samsung case. So it's still thin. Spigen's still the big boy here. This is the regular TORRAS, the one with the S Pen. So this is about in line with the Spigen. Maybe a little thicker. It's actually just a hair thicker. I know it's hard to see. And then, what else we have? I think that's it. That is it. So, final thoughts. I have to say, you're getting a very raw, a very raw feeling of what I think of this case, and I think I wanted to like it more, but it's a great case. It's just that I think I will have different needs. Don't like how hard the kickstand is to take out. See, let's try again. So, I would say if you're looking for a case that has no adhesives, that has stand feature, you don't really care too much about the hinge, you want drop protection, it's sleek, this would be the one to go. If you'd like more of a professional looking, like sleek looking case, or you want that S Pen, then I would go with the TORRAS. If you want to try hot swapping, then you can do that. I think these two cases are very compatible with each other. There's no color difference between the two, so they're about the same color. If you want to get two cases, but for your money, that's totally up to you. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. Do they work with wireless charging? Yeah, they all work. Let's see. Even with the kickstand, let's see it work. Yeah, it should say fast wireless charging. Let's see. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. That was my unboxing and first impressions of the TORRAS case. I'll try it out some more, see if maybe I can get into it, but so far, it's just the Spigen case is really taking the lead for me, the Slim Armor Pro. So I'm getting more and more used to it every day. It doesn't feel too thick, so this may just be my daily driver. All right, thank you so much, guys. Have a great rest of your day. See you next time. Hey everyone, it's Mario. So I had a chance to play with the cases a little bit, play with the kickstand on the TORRAS, try it out, see how it feels in the hand, and I have to say, it feels just like this one. It's sleek, but it's very slippery, and that's the one thing, that's the one major drawback of this, is yes, you might have really great protection, but if it slips out of your hands, and you better want that protection. Top of that, no hinge protection either, but that's to be expected with most cases. Most hinge protected cases, they can be pretty bulky. So just like the Unicorn Beetle, right? Which I haven't tried yet. I'm not sure if I will try. But that's why, when it comes to these cases, it's really about how it makes you feel. You invest a lot of money in your phone, you invest a lot of money in your tech, you want to protect it. So when I got the Fold 3, I felt like I had to baby it. I got a Spigen Slim Armor Pro, but over time, I wanted to appreciate how thin it was, so I went down to the TORRAS case, like that, went to the Spigen Airskin case, really like that, but I really wanted the kickstand, so I went back to the TORRAS. And so I thought, man, I think with the TORRAS case for the Fold 3 after, just because it's easy to take off. I don't have to worry about adhesives. I can clean it. And so, yeah, but this year with the Fold 4, all of the cases have been refined. This phone looks different. It's not as narrow. So it just feels so much different in the hands with all these other cases. And, you know, at the end of the day, that's what it's about. Is how does it make you feel? So, you know, it can be exhausting searching all over for cases. I know it is for me. And, you know, I like trying new things out. I feel bad when I have to return them. The one that I felt was the most well-rounded, the most sleek, the most professional looking, the most just a great contender all around is the Spigen Slim Armor Pro. Not just for the fact that it has a hinge protection, but also I'm not worried that the hinge is gonna rub or scrape. I don't think we can catch that. Is gonna scrape, you know, with, let's try it, let's do that again. I'm not worried that the hinge is gonna scrape with the top part. It's just gonna rub along the case. So I know the hinge is gonna be protected no matter what. I'm not worried that if I drop it, it's gonna bust the hinge. The lip is very flush with the screen. The lip isn't too raised. So I know that the back is perfect. You know, it gets little fingerprints here and then you just wipe it off, but it's sleek, it's professional looking. It's just all around really good. I don't have to worry about anything with this. If anything happens to it, it works with all the wireless chargers, works with the car wireless charger. It depends on the type of wireless charger. I think some of them, you just want to make sure you get yourself a good quality wireless charger. And so, because it's, you know, of course the case is a little thick. Oh, speaking of the case, it has the pillows, the cushions in the back. So I'm really not worried. I think for a bigger phone like this, when you have a case like this too, it just feels much better. With the Fold 3, which is a little narrower, it was like a little bit more chunky. So I think this is very good. I'm excited for next year, what they're going to show, how it's going to be more refined. But I plan to keep this Fold for a while. I may not upgrade next year. So, and that's another thing. If you have the Fold 3, you have a case you really like, and you're considering the Fold 4, major differences really is the camera. A little bit more efficient on the battery life, but the screen, the inner screen, is good too, you know, but you're gonna have an enjoyable experience no matter what. So if you have your Fold 3, you can keep it. If you want to upgrade to the Fold 4, you get a good trade-in value. Like me, you know, I got this used, trade it in for more than what I bought it for. Then do it. Try it out. You won't go wrong. I'm gonna review the watch soon. I have the Buds 2 Pro as well. So yeah, definitely let me know what you guys think. You know, if you want all-around protection, go for the Spigen Slim Armor Pro. I think it's the best one. You know, if you really like the kickstand, go for the TORRAS. You don't want the adhesives, go for the TORRAS. If you want to do both, if you want a hot swap, you know, you get these two. But just know that you're paying. I think they're like $80 each. So you're paying for that. So if you want to use one for the kickstand, one for the S Pen, you can do that. Again, just be mindful of how slippery the back is. All right. Thank you so much. I think that's all I have to say. So have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week. I'll see you guys again. Bye.